Hello everyone, this is Owls and Squids, and welcome back to my playthrough of Blackout Hospital. A game where you're in a hospital, and there's a blackout, and there's a lot of paranormal stuff, and a lot of mystery. I have timestamps in the description if you just want to skip to the gameplay, but as usual, I start with my starting thoughts where I talk about the previous episode, and my overall thoughts on the game, and then I end the episode with my parting thoughts. But yeah, you can skip to those timestamps if you don't want to listen to me talk at the beginning. But for now, I am going to talk. I am recording this almost immediately after recording the last episode. It's only been like 7 hours since I uploaded what I believe to be episode 5. Yeah, that was episode 5. This is episode 6 that you're watching right now. So yeah, not many notes. So I got 3 bullet points that I want to go over. So firstly, I'm wondering if Rune, the guy who showed up last episode, has been watching us, and that is why he was so quick to enter the walkway right after we unlocked it. Someone is clearly watching us because those doors opened up where, someone dropped a key. Probably not Rune there because Rune was assumed to be in the other building at the time. So, I don't know. Someone's watching us, though. Another thing I want to point out. When Rune saw Mary, he did not question that she was able to walk. It's the same as Dr. Tetra. Which is bugging me because I don't know if that's intentional or not. Because if it is intentional, then Rune is also sort of involved in these secrets because, again, Mary is supposed to be paralyzed, but neither Rune nor Dr. Tetra seem to notice or care. Basilisk is the only one that really noticed and, noted that was odd. You could make the argument that since Rune was not Mary's doctor, Dr. Tetra was Mary's doctor, that he would know less about Mary. However, if Basilisk can find out that Mary's paralyzed, there's no reason Rune wouldn't have found that out. So, I don't know. Another thing, last episode, I cut out a lot of footage. There was a ton of footage of me just walking around not knowing what to do. And in some of that footage, I gambled a lot. Not too much, though. I got an eye patch called, the Hillendrix brand eye patch, and it was terrible, and I loaded my save to where I never gambled anything away because it was not worth it. But yeah, Hillendrix can give you items that aren't just, consumable items. I don't know, maybe I'll check that out again. I wanted to see if he offered some sort of super secret item, but clearly I am going to have to gamble more to see if that happens, but probably not in this episode. And finally, I'll address the one comment I got about the, story of this game. I did get another comment, but it didn't really say anything. It was from Blurmy saying that, there has to be a reason why Dr. Tetra's evil, and he's probably just running some experiments. And yeah, obviously Dr. Tetra is going to have some sort of motivation. I'm almost wondering, though, if they're going to do, a twist where Dr. Tetra is secretly not evil, because I've been saying this for a little bit. It almost seems too obvious. I thought Dr. Tetra was evil from the very beginning, since, the first time I saw his name, before he even talked. It almost feels too obvious. So, I don't know. The fact that Dr. Tetra has a family, he has a sibling in the hospital, it almost humanizes him a little bit. And of course, he doesn't really care about his family, but, him having a sibling, it almost makes him human, almost as if they're trying to subtly imply that he actually might just be a normal person. But, yeah, he clearly has some explanation to do before I'm willing to believe that he's a good guy. Because, like I said, a lot of stuff last episode especially pointed at him being evil. The whole, Mary grabbing Basilisk and saying, "Don't let him be alone with me." And Mary asking Basilisk, "Hey, do you like him? Or do you trust him?" Stuff like that. And also that dialogue when Basilisk is trying to catch the mouse, where he tells Mary, "You're going to regret that decision." Very sinisterly. That's not really a word. But yeah, we will just have to wait and see, but nah, I don't really trust them. Anyway, yeah, let's get into the gameplay. So, as you know last episode, there was this puzzle with these x-rays, and I didn't know what to do. But I figured out what to do. And I'm going to do it to progress the story. But first, I'll show you these x-rays again, and I'll give you a little chance to figure it out. So, in, and then, these bones, pointing up and then down. And then of, me front, written upside down. So, can you tell what to do? Well, I'm about to show you. So, clearly, you have to be in front of the skeleton, right? Sounds good. And now, clearly, what you must do, it's really just a trivial deduction here, but what you had to do is you just go up, down, down, right, down. And, you know, really anyone can figure that out, right? I mean, that's so easy to figure out. You know, it really shouldn't take you much time at all, really. Quite a simple puzzle, if I may say so myself. Anyway, yeah, Vasco says ... And don't worry, I did not go to any further dialogue. I stopped as soon as I figured out what to do. Question mark?
Huh.
Do you see that? Huh? Hold on, you have to come at it from the right angle. Do you see it? It's like the wall is made of two different materials or something. What if I just... Vasilis, what are you... You broke the wall? Oh my god. Oh gosh. It was so hard for me to not laugh as I was reading that. Maybe I gotta reread that again. I don't know if I got through it without laughing. You broke the wall? I thought you said we shouldn't worry about anyone getting mad.
No.
That was about taking a part of a skeleton model, not busting into the... What's this? Received OR key. The operating theaters? That's through the door that was open earlier. Well then, let's go. The door that was open earlier. Oh yeah, that would be this door. Okay, let's go into the only not blocked door then. Oh, this doesn't look good. There's no music. This feels like a trap. You know, the lights here, I don't like that. I don't like this. There's zero music. It looks like there's something under the sheets. Inspect? Yes or not yet? Oh, there's totally gonna be a boss or something sinister here. You begin to pull off the covers. Rah! Cerberus. Alright, here we go. Let's have Mary infect. And Dr. Tetra, he can just be Dr. Tetra. Everybody attack. Alright, the boss just recovered from the sickness, so, let's make him sick again. Next round, I will have Vasilis do a dual attack. I kinda skipped through it there. We're halfway through and not doing bad at all. Oh, wait a minute. I spoke too soon. Cerberus called for reinforcements. Alright, well they're just goo. That's not bad. I might beat this before, Dr. Tetra even has to do any healing. It seems I've leveled myself up sufficiently. It would be interesting to try to speedrun this game. Like, doing the minimal amount of leveling possible. Oh, and the fight's basically over. There we go. Easy. Vastos is level 12. Vass, look out. Whoa! And similar to the other pink creature, it just runs away. We didn't actually kill it. And, did we actually get anything? Ah, here it is. Huh. This is... Received collar. Oh, jeez. Oh? What is it? I think we might have to find that monster again. Let me see this. Therapy, huh? Our mental health ward is on the floor above this one. Think we might have any luck there. Well, let's go check. But I don't think floor 2 is accessible. Yeah, floor 2 is covered. Ah, staircase. Was that door locked before? Because I don't really remember being able to go up here. Anyway. Ugh. Seriously? It could be worse, right?
Whatever.
Oh, whatever. Let's get this over with.
Ah!
The hell? What happened? I thought this stuff was supposed to be sticky. I almost slipped right on it and broke my neck.
Oh?
You're right. Looks like the viscosity of the substance here is different. Maybe it's more recent? Either way. Still sure you want to look for that monster? Yeah, I'll just be careful. Alright. Whoa. Whoa, I'm sliding. We sliding. Oh, okay, it's a puzzle. I get it. We sliding. We. Hey, this thing's green, but I can't interact with it. It's green. Dang it, that's locked. What the heck am I doing? Hey, okay. So I can actually move up into the non-sticky, or into the non-slidey area if I want to, I guess. There's a note on the floor. Everyone loved Lucky here, and he'll be dearly missed. He wasn't always the gentlest. We still joke about the time he nearly ripped Chuck's leg clean off. But he was definitely the sweetest, and I think we're all going to miss everything about him. Even the trail of drool he'd leave behind wherever he went. I miss him a lot, actually. More than I thought I would. I wonder if he misses me too. I wish I was able to tell him he was a real good boy. Just one more time. I think he'd like that. So clearly this is about a dog named Lucky, who died, and then became Cerberus. ... Let's enter. It's the dog again. The creature cowers away from you.
Hey.
Hey, it's okay. We aren't gonna hurt you anymore, alright? Look, I even have your collar. You dropped it, didn't you? Why don't I help you put it back on? And then after, we can get you a treat or something, because, you're a real good boy. I don't think the dog... Oh! Hey! You did it. Clutch move. Great job. This is pretty unique. I've never seen this done before, but yeah, this is a thing that's done a lot of the time. Messages written in the character's hair. Ugh. Exclamation point. Nothing in Dr. Tetra and Mary's hair. Dr. Tetra looks very disappointed. Oh, seriously? You're telling me this entire place is covered in dog slobber? Aw, Vass, he likes you, haha. Yeah, can it? Down, boy, get down. Now what? And the dog's gone. Anything in here? Nothing? What's the point of these cabinets, then? I guess we follow. The dog is leading us somewhere. Are you gonna go through that? Yeah! Whoa! Good dog. Woof. And it leaves. Aw, what a sweetie. Now, maybe... Lucky has been added to characters in the menu. Lucky. Lucky was once the goodest boy in the whole hospital. A therapy dog, he worked tirelessly bringing smiles to patients and staff alike. He was remembered fondly by those he met. What a dog wouldn't give to hear them call him a good boy one last time. So now he just seems to roam the hospital. What happens if we catch him? I get ahead of you. Hey, Lucky, you holding up okay? Arf. That's good, you're a good dog. And same dialogue, alright. Well, let's go in here. The garage shutters have handles, do you think? It's not gonna work. You attempt to open the door manually by grabbing the handle. It doesn't budge in the slightest, no matter how hard you pull. Same thing. Same thing. What, Vass? Of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why would it?
Ugh.
This is fucking stupid. I agree. I feel so fucking stupid. Like, why am I so intent on trying to get out anyways? We leave the hospital, and then what? Is anything even going to be different out there? It's not like anyone here seems to give a shit anyways. So why should I even care? None of this has fucking mattered, has it?
Well...
Vasilis, you're getting worked up.
Yes.
Of course I'm getting worked up. We've been running around all night for nothing. Nothing we do leads to anything. We're just running around being errand boys, and for what? We're just gonna be stuck here forever, aren't we? Who cares? Who even cares about getting out? Who gives a shit about anything at this point? Why do I even fucking bother? oh, okay, I think that worked. What was that? Let's go see. Received Vassilis' closet key. The janitor's closet that we couldn't open that I think was on the 5th floor of the east building.
Huh?
Huh? This is my key for my janitor's closet. But how'd it get all the way over here? It was in my cleaning cart last I had it.
Huh?
Vass? Huh? Do you, feel better now? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to make a scene. It's alright, Vassilis. We understand. I empathize with you. It's difficult to be stuck in one place for so long. But don't lose hope yet. I'm sure we'll find our way. How about your key? Maybe we'll find something that can help us in that closet. Actually, yeah, I should have more keys for things in my closet. You know, assuming they didn't all move around, too. Guess there's only one way to find out. I like how Dr. Tetra says he can empathize there because he's probably holding a lot of rage on the inside. You know, there's, like, a lot of times where Dr. Tetra looks angry, but, like, won't elaborate. Or he'll say something angry, but, it, you know, it gets cut off. Like, you know, it's not addressed. Okay, it was 6th floor, not 5th floor. Anyway, let's open it. There's 2 items in here. I'm gonna go for the one on the right. Roof access key.
Oh.
This is the key to the roof.
Huh?
How are we supposed to leave from the roof? We jump. Oh, sorry, that was mean. It's something at least, and it's outside. At the very least, it'll let us see what's out there. And if anyone else is out there, I guess. Yeah, I'd like to see what's out there. And something over here. I am not reading this around other people. Okay. So, Vassilis will not read that book around other people. And the maternity ward, the announcer thing says to come back when you're alone. So there will be a point when we lose our other party members and we're alone. And I gotta remember to come back here when that event happens. For now, though, let's go to the roof. Unlocked the door. Oh. This feels like an important part. It's card symbols. A strange gate blocks the way to the roof. Trying to touch it results in a slight shock to your hand. Of course, nothing's ever easy. These symbols are card suits. Yeah. Well, if they're cards, E might be able to help with that, right? Actually, yeah, maybe he could help. Alright, I'm actually kind of glad that we are relying on Hillandrix, because he seems kind of, like, underused, in my opinion. He felt kind of forced, like, the whole gambling thing. You know, it just feels unnecessary. And yeah, it can be fun, but honestly, it would be more fun if it was, you know, not as luck-based. But yeah, I'm glad we're coming back to him, because he was a little underused. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh?
Mallory, what are you doing here? Gus and I are playing lasers. Lasers? I mean, that's just the short version. We're playing Space Pirates. I'm Captain Sparkle Scorpion, and Gus is the Kraken.
Huh?
The Kraken has a laser? Yeah, he's got all those arms, don't he? To shoot you when you weren't looking. Get your head in the game, Mal. Well, hey, that's cheating. Let's let them play. Well, I gotta interact with Gus. Gus, what are you doing here? We're playing lasers. Lasers, why? Well, I mean, Mallory was just wandering around looking all lonely and bored. Not like a lot of her friends are here right now. I don't mind playing babysitter. Kids know how to have fun. Boom, gotcha. You'll never take my crew alive. Hey, no fair, I was talking. Let's let them play. Alright, I don't hate Gus anymore. You know, he kind of knew when to no longer be in the story. Now he's just chilling, alright. You know, he's not cut open on an operating table, so... Yeah, he's an alright guy. Anyway, let's talk to Hillandrix. Buds, amigos, compadres. I thought we discussed this. When you're ready to play, take a seat.
Oh?
No, I know. We're not here for that. Ah? Do you, like, have some playing cards you can borrow? Or something like that? Preferably one of each suit. You're not after my aces, are you? I don't know. If it helps, we've technically already got one. Make that 3. Yeah, and I've been them before. Hardy ha. What do you need my aces for? Because I don't fucking know. This place keeps demanding things of me.
No.
Bad chance you're not getting my cards. What if we traded you something for them? Like what? I don't know. What do you want? I want something special. That's not very specific. Doesn't have to be. You've helped a few of the folks here, haven't you? Jostled them around a bit and justified it after by making them feel better. Get me something special from them. And in return, you can borrow some of my cards. It's the only way I'm willing to trade with yous.
Yep.
We have a deal? Doesn't seem like you're giving us much of an alternative. That's the spirit. Alright, that was very vague. Well, I cut the part out in the last episode, but when the cassettes said, you know, you needed to be dead in order to touch them, I went down to talk to Emerald, and of course nothing happened because you're meant to use the skeleton, but I'm gonna go back and talk to Emerald again, and see if she has anything she can give us. Emerald, you don't have anything special we can have, do you? Sorry, champ. Right now I've got his clothes on my back and this sketchpad in my hands. Right, thanks anyways. Alright, well... Grindel. Hey, I have a kind of weird request. Ah, likewise. Oh? You've been in that little labyrinth already. I think I may have misplaced something in there earlier when I was keeping an eye on you lot. I've looked for it back and forth, but well, appears even some things are still a mystery to me. Would you mind terribly helping me look for it? Oh, sure, yeah, I think we can do that. Is, Emerald going to help us?
Nope.
Haha, sorry dudes, no can do. I've gotten lost in that place way too many times already. I'm not risking it again. Alright, fair, I guess. Well, will you help me?
Yes.
Sure, we can get it. Actually, do you mind if I sit this one out? There's something I just remembered, and it's quite important, so I'd like to make sure everything is in order. So, I'll be right back.
Oh?
Huh? Without us?
Yes.
Yes, but I'll be okay. And I'm sure I'll be back by the time you find Grindel's item. I'll take my leave now, and see you all in a bit, okay? Yeah, it's not suspicious at all. Not suspicious at all. Yeah, totally. So what are we looking for?
Right.
Ah, it's a pendant, the kind that clasps shut. I'm normally so good about keeping it safe. I can't believe I've misplaced it. So I appreciate you helping me look for it. Thank you.
Okay.
A pendant? Yeah, alright. We'll see what we can do. I did not find a pendant when I
Right.
went in here last time. But then again, I did not explore the rooms to like the far left and far right, I don't think. So maybe they're in there. Well, here we go again. I never was a fan of mazes. Yeah, me neither.
Right.
Ah, hey, it's not so bad. We got each other, right? And a maze underwater is better than a maze of sulfur fire. Maze of sulfur? Did you just make a Deathstalkers reference? Haha, maybe. I noticed in your janitor's closet earlier, there's a music player on one of the shelves with a Deathstalkers case on it. So I figured the reference wouldn't be lost. Here I thought I was the only person who listened to them. Nice to know I'm not the only person here with good taste. Hey, I see something there. But I can't get to it. Now, if you remember, when it came to this TV, there was dialogue between all three characters. But now that Dr. Tetra isn't here, I want to see if there's something different. A TV on a roller. It seems to be playing the same commercial on repeat. Hey, I know this commercial. Hey, yeah, me too. The jingle always gets stuck in my head. Nothing beats the taste of a doorbell chip. Ding dong, ding dong. Alright, they just finish it. I wonder if that's symbolic, that they're able to finish the jingle without Dr. Tetra's help, and that they, in fact, cannot finish the jingle when Dr. Tetra is there because they rely on him, and he does not do it. Anyway, silver pendant. I don't think this was here prior to talking to Grindel about this, because I feel like I would have seen it. This must be the one Grindel talked about, right? We ought to get it back to him. So, you like Deathstalkers, right? Have you ever seen them live?
No.
Live? Oh gosh, I could only dream of that. Have you?
No.
Nah. I was just wondering, cause, never mind, it's nothing. I'm just being nosy. Alright, here you go.
Huh.
Grindel, is this your pendant?
Yes.
Yes, that's it. Thank you so much, I swear I looked everywhere for it. Oh, that's right. You wanted to ask me something, didn't you? Oh, we actually need something. Kinda like that pendant, I think. It's, this whole thing with this guy we know. Oh. Well, you can have the pendant itself if you need it. I only really cared about the picture inside. You mean that? Oh wow, that was easy, thank you. Can we, see it maybe? The picture? No, sorry, it's a bit too personal. But maybe one day. Right, of course, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, you're back.
Right.
See, I told you I wouldn't be long. Everything is under control. Are things alright over here? Yeah, we're good, just finishing up actually. Then it all worked out in the end. I guess we'll go show Hillandrix what we have now. What did you do? What did you do, Dr. Tetra? What did you do? Am I gonna go over there and everybody's just gonna be dead or something? Dr. Tetra, what did you do? No, everything seems fine. Everything seems okay. Got something for me? Yes. Hand it over, silver pendant. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Was there a picture in here before? Oh, it would have been so perfect if it was. But even alone, it's still good. Good enough for one of these. Received Ace of Spades. Hold on to that, it's special, don't you know? Alright, so that's one of 4. So I'm guessing we're gonna need 3 more aces. So I gotta talk to 3 more people. Well, let's go ask, these guys. Sorry to disturb the happy couple. Just, you don't happen to have any wedding favors for us, do you? Wedding favors? How do you mean? It's a bit of a lot to explain, but we're trying to collect some special objects to maybe help us get out of here. I don't know if I have much I can give you.
Sorry.
Likewise, very sorry. Maybe if you go looking, you can find something Dreckard left behind? They're always forgetting stuff, so it wouldn't be hard. What? Hey, not true. It's totally true. Remember your proposal? You set up that nice picnic and everything, but when the time came to propose, you got on one knee and realized you left the ring box back at the picnic blanket. Listen, I was just so excited. I wasn't thinking about it. Actually, I think that helps. A woven picnic basket. Opening the lid reveals just a few napkins, but removing some of the napkins, you find something hidden at the bottom. Received a ring box. Seems like it's nice quality. You might trade for this, right? Totally. Handed over ring box. What's this? No. No. No? No. I won't trade you for this. It's not worth enough for a trade. I will take it off your hands, though. Oh, come on. Now you're just being obnoxious. You need something better if you want that ace card. Should we ask Minnie? Well, let's go ask Minnie. I mean, she said she didn't have anything. Are we gonna have to rob people?
Well...
Hey, I'm so sorry to ask, but do you possibly have anything you could give us, like, directly? I don't understand. Is everything alright? Not really. This guy has something that might help us get out of here, but he refuses to give it to us unless we trade him. But he's really picky about what he's willing to trade for, and I'm kind of running out of things to give him. I see. And because of this, you might not ever be able to get back to your home? Over a trade?
Right.
I mean, when you put it that way. Well, if that's the case, you can try trading him this. Received Minspella's ring. Minspella, you're joking. Don't you need this? I thought you went crazy because you didn't have this. Did I miss something? Yes, you did. Well, not having it only bothered me so much because I was no longer with my love.
Yes.
But now my love is here with me. I don't need it anymore now that we're reunited. Oh, Minnie. I'll get her a new one somehow. Well, as long as you're sure. Thanks. It does mean a lot that you do this to help us. Everyone should be able to see their loved ones again. So I hope this helps you see yours. Alright. Let's go talk to dealer guy. Hilendrix. Got something for me? Yes. Handed over Minspella's ring. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. I knew this thing would find its way back into my hands again. Hey, what's with that look? I just think it's kind of fucked for you to take it, that's all. Why, does it make you feel bad? Because it's clearly not that bad if you're willing to give it to me. Ah, come on, cheer up, Angry Antlers. My antlers aren't even out right now.
Wonderful.
Look, it all works out, see? Because now you get to have this. Received Ace of Hearts. Feel better now? Just a little. I wonder if it being the Ace of Hearts has to do with the fact that we had to talk to, you know, Drek Reedem and Spella for it.
Huh.
Hey, Mallory, can I ask a favor? Huh? Do you, have something you could give us, maybe? Huh? You're not trying to steal Catsby from me, are you?
No.
No, of course not. We just need, like, to, like, steal from you and, like, take all your stuff. This is a robbery.
Well...
It's that guy over there. We need to get somewhere, but he won't let us unless we give him something special. Well, you can't have Catsby, he's mine. It's fine, I'm sure it doesn't have to be Catsby. Do you maybe have anything else? Oh. I saw you open my puzzle box earlier when I was looking around. You can have that if you want. Really? It was pretty nicely carved, that might actually work. Thanks, Mallory, it helps. See you later. Gus, do you have anything to say? Gus, you don't have anything special we can have, do you? Special how? You know, like, important special? Sorry, dudes, the only thing important to me is food. Right, well, worth a shot. Mallory's empty puzzle box. You know something? This is a pretty nice box. I hope it's nice enough for Hilendrix. Received puzzle box. Oh. Vass? I've got to use the bathroom again. My eye patch is getting loose. I need to readjust it. Actually, do you mind helping me? Wait, I'm right here. I can fix it for you.
No.
No. It's okay. Vass will help me. We'll be out in a bit, okay? Huh? She wants to talk about Dr. Tetra?
Hey.
Mary, what was all that about? Are you okay?
Well...
Vass? I'm too scared to look. It's why I asked to use the bathroom the first time, too. I tried to fix it, but I can't. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm going to take off the eye patch, okay? Can you tell me if it's leaking? This is gonna look gross. I hope it doesn't look gross. Well... What the hell? What's it look like? Is it bad? It's not leaking, is it? Please, please don't tell me it's leaking again. Basilis, it's okay, right? My eye's okay, right? I'm not gonna lie to her.
Huh?
It's leaking. Really? Yes, really. Mary, are you crazy? How long has it been like this? You have to show this to Dr. Tetra. No, that's not a good idea.
No!
No, don't. You can't. Why not? I didn't even read what he... I didn't even read what was there. Basilis, I don't want to be here anymore. I can't be getting worse. I can't let him see me like this. Haven't you seen how much I want to leave? If I start having another problem, it just means I'm going to be stuck here longer. I was feeling better, I was, honest. But I can't. Mary, you know you can't hide something like this. Yeah, I know. I'm just having my own little breakdown. Just like you did, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have to explain it, I understand. Come here, let me help you put the eye patch back on.
Okay.
You feel better now? I think so, thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak out like that. It's fine, we all have our moments, right? Though, I do think you should tell Dr. Tetra about this, eventually. Why is Vasilis so trusting of Dr. Tetra? Like... Again, Vasilis does not bring up at all the entire, like, you know, don't leave me alone with Dr. Tetra thing. Like, this annoys me, because I get it, it's an optional encounter, so it can't be addressed here because, you know, I guess they didn't want to make, like, a, you know, like, two pathways kind of thing. But, you know, really, realistically, Vasilis should be mentioning that. Also, this is the first time we ever get to go into the bathroom area. It seems that there's nothing here. Just stalls. Yeah, okay, nothing here.
Well...
I presume everything is alright? Yep, all better. Sorry, Dr. Tetra. I was just a little embarrassed. I hope you're not upset.
No.
No, I promise I'm not upset.
Oh.
Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. Let's go then. Sorry to hold this all up. Now, I don't think Tetra believes for a second that that was, like, just Mary being embarrassed, because Tetra says to Vasilis, like, when you use the talk option to talk to him, there's one dialogue where Dr. Tetra tells Vasilis that, you know, you're not a very good liar. And so I assume Dr. Tetra has a pretty good bullshit detector, and he probably knows, but he's choosing not to talk about it, or he's choosing not to bring it up. So maybe he's being nice? For once? I don't know. Got something for me? Yes. Hand it over puzzle box. Oh, let me get a look at this. Is it good?
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. It did real good. Yeah, you can take this. It's a fair trade, honest. Received Ace of Diamonds. Take care of it, won't you? So that is 3, I think. Yep, 3. We need one more. Hi, Lucky. How do I communicate this to you? Arf. We need something from you, buddy. Something you might like, but you, wouldn't mind parting with it for us? What am I doing? The dog's not gonna understand that. Woof. Can I interact with the dog again? Oh, it's leading us somewhere. Rough. Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at. Alright, hold on. Oof. Ah, the dog wants a bone.
Huh?
The skeleton? Yeah, he's still got some more bones to give. Received skeleton leg. Alright, it's this bone, right? You like this one? Rough.
Hey.
What? Hey. Lucky, that was supposed to... Wait, Vass, you dropped this. Received Lucky's charm. You know, yeah, this works. This would probably be better than trying to trade a skeleton leg anyways. The dog tag from Lucky's collar. It's a shimmering green. I mean, surely Helendrix is gonna love that. I mean, gambling is all about luck. Unless you're playing, like, one of those skill-based ones. But it seems Hillenjux only offers the luck-based gambling. And I mean, like, pure luck. I mean, sure, all gambling is luck-based, but, like, some of it is more reliant on skill than others, you know what I mean? Got something for me? Yes. Handed over Lucky's charm. What's this? Some kind of good luck charm? Something like that. Charming. And shiny.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll take it. And you can take this. Received Ace of Clubs. One less leaf, but a clover nonetheless. Hey, that last card. We got every suit now, right? I believe so. Shall we head back up to the roof and see if this works? Oh, yeah. This better work.
Well,
Alright, here goes nothing. You place the cards before the gate. And it opens. That's it? We can get to the roof now? It appear that way. It's weird. I almost feel kinda nervous now that we finally made it all the way up here. Here goes nothing, I guess. Just gonna hit that quick save. Anyway, let's go. Continue to the roof? Yes. Really? Things will be different from this point on. Oh shit, well hey, I made a save, alright? Let's go. Unlocked the door. I mean, I didn't get to go to the maternity ward, and I also didn't get to read Vasilis's book. But, you know, Vasilis isn't alone, so as far as I know, there's no way to do that. Let's go. You see it too, right? Yes, I'm seeing it.
right.
It really is the whole world that's like this, huh? I know that at this point we were expecting it, but to actually see before my eyes... What now? Should we just head back inside? Maybe if we talk to some more people, we could...
Well...
You guys can go back inside. I think I just want to sit out here for a bit. Are you sure? What if... Basilis, can I speak to you inside for a second? Huh? No, sure. Before you talk to him, take this. Huh? Receive Dr. Tetra's office key. Oh, okay. This is... I saw him drop it earlier when we regrouped, but I decided to hold on to it. I wasn't sure what I should do with them, and I'm still a bit nervous to talk to Dr. Tetra, so I thought I'd give them to you to take care of. I hope that's okay. Mary and Dr. Tetra have left your party. Okay, well, but I still gotta talk to Dr. Tetra, what do you mean? She doesn't seem like she wants to talk right now. Alright. Is everything okay?
Huh.
Vasilis, can you come here for a second? I'm going to show you a picture, okay?
Okay.
It's you, and, some teenager. Yes. This is a picture of me and Mary.
Huh?
What? That woman sitting out on the roof is not Mary. What? What do you mean the person outside isn't Mary?
Right.
I mean, it's possible she's some other person named Mary. But she's not our Mary. She's not the Mary who's been in the hospital with a mysterious illness. Our Mary is the girl in the picture. That Mary out there? I don't know who that person is.
No.
That doesn't make any sense. I found her outside her room. She's talked about being sick. You even helped her during her seizure. That's only because I knew the proper procedures. But who knows if that medicine even did anything for her. She could have just been faking it. And those things you mentioned? They aren't really hard lies to come up with, are they? Especially if you're familiar with the hospital.
Well,
I wanted to tell you when we first met up, but there wasn't a time when you weren't around that girl. I think she's one of them, Vasilis. The spirits who wander around here. I mean, after all, you've seen the way she talks to and about them, haven't you? The way she changed topics with the nurse earlier, the way she knew Emerald's tag belonged to her, the way she was concerned over that mouse from before. Did she behave similarly when it was just you two together? I mean, she did convince me to get one of them food, and she did act a bit strongly to some stuff earlier. She talks to them so jovially. It's like they're old friends. Who's to say they're not all in on it?
Huh?
In on it?
yes.
I think she is the reason we're here, Vasilis. You know, the blackout did happen right after Dr. Tetra left Mary's room. The reason things have become so bizarre ever since the lights went out. Those monsters we fought before, that you fought before, perhaps they were all pointless in the end. And the real person you were supposed to direct your actions to was her all along. Dr. Tetra, what are you suggesting? Those spirits were only able to be convinced after you had attacked them, right? I don't like where this is going. I think you have to fight her. And once that battle's over, it might finally unlock that last piece of the puzzle we need to turn the world back to normal.
No.
Come on, no way, that's way too extreme. Can we just talk to her? It's not like she's all out of control like everyone else has been. Vasilis, come on now. You must know better than that. If she'd wanted to change things back to normal, she would have done so by now. And if she hasn't been honest with you this entire time, how can you trust her now?
No.
Vasilis, do you think I feel good about this? That I want to attack her? There's nothing left for us to do. We're at the roof. We've been everywhere. We've exhausted nearly every possible way out. Except for her. Everything we've done has led us here. Still, if you have any other idea, I'd love to hear it. So we're just supposed to ambush her? Is that it?
No.
Oh, not me. You will, though.
Hey.
But why just me? You think I don't notice how uneasy she is around me? Not to mention the way she clings to you. She'll be on guard if I'm around. But not if it's just you. That's... Dr. Tetra, I don't know if I can do that. It might be your only choice. I know, it's a lot. Need some air? Yeah, maybe a little. Well, the door's right behind you. Dr. Tetra, what you're saying... It's not just that I don't want to believe it. Something here, it just doesn't add up to me. But I've never seen the real Mary before. Maybe this is the wrong girl after all. Do I really have any way of proving otherwise? Okay. I'm gonna save my game. That answers so many questions. Okay, so many. I was wondering, why didn't Dr. Tetra say anything about Mary not being paralyzed? Now we know. He wanted to say something, but he didn't. Why did Rune not recognize Mary? Why did he not call out that Mary wasn't paralyzed suddenly? Because Rune didn't recognize her. And when Mary was first introduced, it says a girl claiming to be the infamous patient, Marianta. I said at the very beginning when I saw this character entry, I was like, why does it say claiming? That's weird. It doesn't say that for anyone else. Like Dr. Tetra, it just says Dr. Tetra. Rune, it just says Rune. Vasilis, it just says Vasilis. Mary's the only one where it says claiming. The only one. And I just looked past it. Now this has gotten interesting. Because it almost seems like it was trying to do a red herring here by making you think Dr. Tetra's evil. Now I'm not so sure. Now I'm not so sure. But before I do anything about this, I need to check his office. And I don't know where his office is. Oh, unlock the door. The door is locked. Dr. William Malmstrom. Okay. Ursula Carlotte. Rune Oakvale. Why is this door ajar? Alright, well come on, Vasilis, read. Rune's desk. Okay, yep, he talked about his son. What a mess. What the hell are you even doing in here? Okay, same thing. I'm gonna check every part of this desk just to see if there's anything. There appears to be what looks like a homemade CD sitting on the corner of the desk. A strip of tape across the front reads, "Jams for you to work to." It's signed with the initials VB. VB, is that anyone here? Don't think so. And it's not letting me read this note. Okay, it is not letting me, so I guess there's nothing for me to read here. Maybe it's computer? No. Okay, nothing. The office of Dr. Reginald Tetra. Let's go in. One singular note. An unfinished note on Dr. Tetra's desk. Monday. Asked to reschedule a meeting. Refused my request. Yet they were surprised I wasn't present. Asked where I was during said meeting. No response given. Tuesday. Another day, another problem. And it's scratched out here. It's like dragged. Almost like he was attacked. You know, I made a joke last episode. Maybe Dr. Tetra was like killed and replaced. I don't know. Maybe this is when it happened. I don't know. A printer. Despite the power outage, it feels warm somehow. Which means Dr. Tetra was here. Right? There's Polaroid pictures taped to the cabinet. Amongst them, Altobuck School of Medicine graduation day. Date not provided. Is that Dr. Tetra? Because he looks... he looks a little silly. That is not the Dr. Tetra that I know. He looks... his face looks different. Ugh, white coats. Maybe Dr. Tetra was killed and replaced, because that didn't really look like Dr. Tetra, other than the hair. Dr. Tetra's computer. This is still on somehow? I mean, maybe that picture was just Dr. Tetra when he was younger. It's password protected. Maybe it's... oh man, I don't know. I got no clue, dude. I don't know, man. Mary, let's go. It's definitely not that. I have no clue. No, that wasn't it. Huh? Password hint, your most favorite person. Do I know that? Is it... is it... it better not be this. It better not be him. It better not be himself. No? Okay. I don't know. Let's see if we can find more clues. Pictures on the wall show Dr. Tetra beside a variety of his patients. One of the picture frames is empty. But in the one right next to it, him and Mary. It's just like the picture he showed me. But she's not paralyzed. She's on the roof, but she's not paralyzed. I thought Mary was paralyzed. What? Okay, it's impossible to get through. Alright, I'm going to go to the place... I'm going to go to Vasilis's, closet, the janitor closet, and read what was in that book. And then I'm gonna go to the maternity ward area and see what's in there. A diary. Read it? Yes. Alright. Clearly Vasilis's, diary. And I can tell right away because the third word is fuck. I mean, it was already implied, but, you know, even if it wasn't, I would know. Alright. Why the fuck did I come to work? I can't get anything done like this. I'm too frustrated to focus. I should have just bought the damn ticket. It's not like anyone would have cared if I showed up alone. Except for me, I guess. Now I have to settle for listening to their music while I work instead of seeing them live. Whatever, I'm saving money and making money. It's better in the end, right? When I took my lunch break today, a bunch of white coats and blue scrubs moved away from me. They were sitting at the table and then conveniently had to go back to work when I sat down. I prefer to eat alone, but am I not supposed to feel offended? Thinking they're so much better than everyone else, it's so annoying. It's actually good they left in the end. Why would I want to eat next to a bunch of obnoxious losers like them anyway? the cute, scratched out, raven-haired guy came back to the hospital again today. I never recognize patients, but it's kind of hard not to notice him when he's here so often. I guess some people really are accident-prone after all. He looked real bent out of shape this time. His elbow was facing the entirely wrong direction. It was actually kind of off-putting to look at. But really, I'm writing this because I actually spoke to him today. Technically, he's the one who spoke to me. I was called to the lobby to clean another spill. While mopping, I was tapped on the shoulder. Him and his disfigured arm were right behind me, asking for help finding his trash can to throw his soda out. I wondered how he could speak so effortlessly when his arm was all fucked up like that. But then his friends came over and told him not to run off like that. Every time he's come here, he's always been with them. Must be nice to have friends you can count on like that. I thought keeping a journal would help, like I have someone to talk to, but it still just feels like I'm talking to myself. Talking to myself is all I know how to do anymore. I talk to myself and I pretend like someone's there, and I think it's actually really fucking pathetic of me. If I saw someone else doing that, I'd think it's so stupid. And yet here I am doing the same thing. Fucking hypocrite. But what else can I do? I don't have any friends to talk to. I don't have anyone to talk to. What is my life? I go to work and I come home and I sit alone and I do nothing and then I come to fucking work again. Maybe if I had real friends, I wouldn't feel this way, but it's not like there's anyone here worth getting to know. Bunch of stuck-up medical school brats who think they're God's gift. Why would I want to use any of my time on them? That's why I gotta talk to myself. I'm my own imaginary friend, and the only one incapable of letting me down. So then why the fuck am I so fucking miserable all the time? Why do I even bother? And then, scratched away, sort of similar to Dr. Tetra's note. ... So yeah, we got more of what we already knew of Vasilis. Vasilis is a loner, and I read the note to y'all. I don't really need to explain it any further. Can't say I'm surprised. You pressed the buzzer. Are you really alone? Yeah. Pretty sure I am. You can come in. Hey, there's a person here. Hello?
She's waiting for you.
Further down. Angel has been added to characters in the menu. Yeah, it's impossible to get through this way. Alright, let's go. You take a step inside. She wasn't going to make it. She wasn't going to make it. She wasn't going to make it. At least. Not until I stepped in. You want to feel her kick? No, I want to get the hell out of here, actually. What the fuck was that? That was creepy as shit. And I can't interact with anything here. It's just... it's nothing. That was so creepy, and for what? That caught me so off guard. Like, what the hell? I didn't think an RPG Maker game could be creepy, but that creeped me out. It's just a bunch of, like, baby cradles. I mean, cribs. I can't even walk through them. There's nothing here. There was no reason for this. What the hell? Oh, and you're gone? Screw you. There was no point to that. That was just creepy as fuck for no reason. Are you serious? Marry Anta. Maybe. Hey, alright. I'm in. Now what? Patient charts. Oh. I'm doing so much illegal right now. No one has to know, right? Look at which chart. Alright, we got a lot. Anta, Mary. File not found. Well, this doesn't help at all. It's like everything's been redacted. Avide Servants. The patient listed here appears to be a teenager, veering on young adult age. He's got messy brown hair and pink eyes. There's a note that his emergency contact is his mom. Maggie Tetra. The patient listed here appears to be a young adult. She has long, straight black hair and striking red eyes. There's a note that mentions a verbal tic. Denor Dufour. The patient listed here appears to be an adult. He has deep brown hair with a yellow streak and antenna sticking out the top of his head. Jackster Frost. That's the coolest name so far. The patient listed here appears to be a young adult. He has messy white hair with black tips and nervous brown eyes. There's a note referencing concerns of anxiety within the patient. Aubrey Lee. Well, I don't know then, because this looks like the Mary that Dr. Tetra says is the real Mary. But, you know, it is not saying that this is Mary, it is saying that this is Aubrey. What? This is the girl. The same girl from the picture Dr. Tetra showed me. He said this was Mary. Why would he lie about that? Unless I have to tell Mary about this. I didn't activate the printer. A printer with fresh paper printed. People generally seem to hold a common belief that it is better to die than to suffer. At this point, I think I would rather suffer than die. After all, I've gotten so far. Dying would mean all my work went right down the drain. It feels like it's been so long here, going back here again and again. I know I still have the others, all the chances in the world. But this is almost like insurance, because if all else fails, this one has to work. It has to. I can't see a way in which it doesn't. I don't want to see a way in which it doesn't. There I go again. I couldn't help it. I let my emotions get the better of me. You'd think I'd have learned by now. But if I did, then maybe I wouldn't be here to begin with. Despite whatever emotions I have, though, I know it's a good thing to be here, because you're here. Anywhere where you are is a good place to be. That's what keeps me going, when I have to do it again. Because you're here, and every time I get to see you again, it's just as wonderful as the first. She's scared of me now. Of course, I did it again. How do I apologize for saying something like that? I don't know if I can. Especially when she won't even look at me. And even worse still, I'll have to carry forward on that promise. As if I don't have enough to apologize for already. But it's okay. Because if it works, it will be worth it. Pain will be worth it, Mary, and I promise I won't let you endure it as long as I have. I just hope you can see that when the time comes. Well, it's working, just as it's supposed to. You have gotten so much sicker. I think I'm supposed to be happy about that. I hope you're okay. I hope you're not miserable. I hope you won't hate me for long. I didn't have any other choice. I couldn't have you leave me again. And I know you'll see that. I know you will, because you're such an understanding person. And I sincerely hope after all of it, that I'll be better at understanding you. That was all I ever wanted, and I'm sorry I still don't. But that can change, and it will. I have almost everything I need, and with the state you're in now, it should be easy to convince everyone you died of your illness when the time comes. And after that, it'll be me and you again. People don't get second chances, not really. Then here I am, a seemingly infinite amount, and I still fail at all of them. But after this, it won't be a second chance anymore. We won't have to go through this anymore. It'll be a new beginning. And you'll see why I had to do it. Why I had to do this for you. Or why I had to do this to you. Because it has always been for you. I did it only because you mean so much to me. You will see everything I have done, how many times I have done it. And I know you will understand. You have to. Please, please understand. It will have been worth it all if you do. Dr. Tetra, what is this? Is this someone behind Vasilis, or is that just a shadow? Oh. Huh? It was written... It said huh on Vasilis' hair. There's a hand on Vasilis' shoulder. I really need to tell Mary about this. So it seems as though Dr. Tetra has been present among, like, what, multiple timelines or something? This is getting a little crazy. There was a hand on Vasilis' shoulder. Why? What could that mean? Alright, first. Everything alright? Yeah, just fine. Alright. What to do? Attack Mary? Or talk to Mary? And I'm guessing this is how you get to, like, bad ending or true ending, and then I probably missed a secret ending. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they both go to the bad ending. I don't know. But I'm gonna talk to Mary. Mary, I really need to talk to you about something. Okay. Sit next to me? Yeah, sure. I can see why you wanted to sit out here. It's a lot prettier than whatever's going on in there. I just think it's nice to be outside. What did you want to talk about? Oh, it's about Dr. Tetra. I see. You know, Dr. Tetra used to sit outside with me a lot too. Up here, on the roof. Yeah? Even when it was cold? It wasn't always. But I always got so happy when he did. It felt nice to get some fresh air. And to spend time with him. I thought you were afraid he didn't like you. No, that's just recent. Recent, huh? What changed? Funnily enough, this conversation happened on the roof too. It was a really sunny day outside, all bright and warm. And because it was the first warm day of the season, everyone was itching to be outside. So he took me out to the roof again. Surprisingly, we were the only ones here. I don't remember exactly how I felt, physically. I just remembered feeling happy to feel all warm in the sun. I made my way over to the bench over here and looked out into the city, and I started thinking of all the things I would want to do once I was discharged from the hospital. You can see so much from up here, you know? I thought about going to the movies, maybe to the beach. I can see a really nice shaded park in the distance. I thought about how I'd love to walk through it on a day as nice as that one was. And I told him that. I talked about how excited I was for when I could finally leave. And I kinda wish I didn't say anything at all, because he looked so different after I said it. And he told me not to get my hopes up. What? He reminded me of my condition, and he told me I had been getting worse. And I mean, it's not like he was wrong. I was looking at him with an IV in my hand and an eye patch on my face, and I had needed his help just to get up the stairs. It was just the way he said it. It felt like he was mad at me for it, like it was my fault I'm like this. And suddenly I felt bad I made him take me up to the roof. Like, he's an important doctor, and here I am wasting his time and energy, and I don't know, I felt really embarrassed. I've become such a burden, and every day I only become more work for the people in my life, even my doctors. I don't mean to do that to them. I never meant to get sick. I never wanted to require so much effort. It's part of why I wanted to leave, even despite whatever illness I have. If I could just show I'm fine on my own, I'd be less work for everyone. And they wouldn't have to get frustrated with me anymore. Did I make you feel like you were frustrating to me? Huh? I'm sorry, Mary. No, you're fine. I know I'm not the easiest to... I didn't get to read the rest of that. That just skipped. I don't think I did that. I mean, maybe I did. Maybe I accidentally pressed the dialogue key. I don't know. Hopefully you saw it. I do want to talk to you about Dr. Tetra, but I think there's something you should hear first.
I'm the worst.
But you're not. No, I'm the worst. You know how I know I'm the worst? Because no one likes me. I don't have any friends. And despite what I always tell myself, it is my fault. I have no friends because I'm someone no one wants to be friends with. I'm mean and I'm angry and I hate everyone. I thought no one was good enough for me, so I sat and I waited for someone to really try being my friend first. Show me they're worth getting to know. That they're worth my time and kindness and whatever else. And I realized that's you. You're the kind of person I was waiting for this whole time. You've been putting in that effort that I've been waiting for. Someone who could prove they could be my friend. Someone who was always trying to be agreeable and easy, and no trouble to be around. Someone who wanted to be my friend. And now I think, what the hell is wrong with me? Expecting so much work from someone else. When I finally had it, it didn't change anything. I would snap and you'd brush it off, and it It didn't make me happy. You were putting in all that effort, but effort wasn't the thing that made me feel better about you. You were fun to be around, to talk with, to get to know. Just being there, you made my night feel not as bad as it could have been. You were talking about being a lot of effort, about being work, and I understand why you don't want to be any work. You think you'd be an easier person to like, right? If no one had to stress over you? But where would that get you anyway? Not wanting to be any effort, to avoid causing trouble, to avoid bothering people, to avoid anything that means you need someone else. You'd still just end up alone. You want to be low effort because you think it's going to make people like you. And yet the irony in that is you put so much effort into just trying to be low effort. And then here I am, probably the highest effort person on the planet, and you trying to be the low effort isn't what made me like you. It's actually the opposite, kinda. I let people like you for you, and that's where their effort comes from. There's still stuff I have to tell you about, but I think you should know people didn't stop putting effort into you. And I don't think you should try to make yourself low effort either. Because good things are always worth the effort, aren't they? And I think you're one of the nicest things that's happened to me. Basilisk, if we ever find out how to make the world go back to normal, I'll let you know that I'm going to be there for you. Because I think you're worth the effort. I know it didn't work so well the first time, but can I hug you? Yeah, I think I'd like that. Bass, watch out! Whoa! Dr. Tetra didn't like that. You were going to tell her, weren't you? About what you found out. No, I refuse. Do you have any idea how long it's been? How hard I've had to work? For what, just for you to come along and ruin it for me? Not this time. It's not going to happen this time. I'll die before I let you take her away from me again. Again? Dr. Tetra. You got the shovel, man. I hope I leveled up enough. This ends here. I'm not letting you ruin this for me again. Everything I've done, I've worked too hard and got too far to give up. Not this time. Oh, wow. That did a lot of damage. Dual attack. As if I'm going to let this all go down the drain. Really? I hope we get to see all of his dialogue before we kill him. Or maybe not kill him, but like, you know, get him to not be attacking us. You should understand this, Basilisk. Why should I understand? This shit ain't relatable. Whoa, alright. Basilisk, you're gonna need to heal with a medical kit real quick. Yeah. And Mary, you can attack. Don't you understand why I have to do this? Why would you get in the way of that? Why don't you explain, bro? Because you seem like some crazy stalker across time and dimensions or whatever. I don't know. I don't trust you. I have not trusted you since the beginning. Since I first saw your name, I didn't trust you. I can't let this happen anymore. I can't. It's not supposed to end like this, yet it always... Are you stuck in a time loop or something? Ever since I heard this dude's name, Dr. Tetra, I told y'all it means Dr. Death. I knew it. Since the start. It's not for nothing. Please, my work. It has to mean something. Otherwise... Dot dot dot. I'm gonna heal again, man. He is doing a lot of damage to me. I think his dialogue might be over. Dang, it's just so much damage. Oh, dude, you know what I should be doing? I should have made him sick. I forgot he recovered from it. I'm stupid. Okay, Basilisk, you heal. Okay. Mary, you make him sick again. We got him halfway. We can do this. Oh no, that does a lot of damage. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. You know, interesting detail. Have you noticed that Dr. Tetra is only attacking Basilisk? Other enemies in this game, they can attack, you know, different party members, but he has specifically only been targeting Basilisk. He doesn't want to hurt Mary. Well, I mean, he must want to hurt Mary because, you know, he wanted to fight her, but, you know, he's specifically mad at Basilisk for causing the situation that they're in right now. Although you could argue that, you know, Dr. Tetra is the reason for all this. I mean, he is. I knew not to trust this guy. Just the beginning. You know, I told y'all, he reminded me of Christoph Gavin from Ace Attorney. Just like Christoph Gavin, there's this breakdown at the end where he reveals his true colors. No, I don't like that attack. Oh, no. Alright, Basilisk, you use the medkit. I'm using a lot of medkits. And making him sick isn't really worth it at this point. He's got low enough damage already. I mean, low enough health. Dual attack. Alright. He's defeated. Basilisk's party wins. This can't be happening. If I lose again, it means that everything I did. No.
Mary!
Mary, please listen to me. He has a broken heart in his hair. Basilisk had a closed heart. I mean, a non-broken heart. Mary, please listen to me. I didn't mean for it to happen like this. I never meant for it to go this far. If it worked, then it all would have been okay. Please, you have to believe me. I wouldn't have hurt you for nothing. Did she just fade away?
Please.
Please don't leave me again. I didn't do it for no reason. I wouldn't have put you through that for no reason, I swear. He's crying pink. Is he a ghost too? Are they both ghosts? If you trust me, I promise it'll be okay. It'll have meant something. There's a reason for it. But if it ends here, it really would have all been for nothing. And I can't have that, because it wasn't for nothing. It was for you. Every bit, all of it. It was for you, it was for you. Everything I do has always been for you. Please believe me when I say it really would have all been okay. You would have understood. You wouldn't have lost any time. This can't be happening like this. From the very beginning, I never meant to hurt you. Now it seems like it's all I ever do. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I can't stop. I'm sorry it's never worked, even now, even after everything that's happened. But it still can. It doesn't have to end here, we still have time. Please just stay with me. Stay with me. For once, just stay with me. And I'll do all I can to make myself worthy of your forgiveness. I promise, I swear it. Please, Mary.
Never meant to become the cruelest thing to happen to you.
Reggie?
Mary, you... Dr. Tetra!
Well...
I had a feeling it might have been you. And I had a feeling that was Rune who was talking there. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I see now I should have listened to my intuition after all. Rune, you are saying exactly what I've been saying. Alright, I wanted Tetra to be a good guy, but I just knew he couldn't be. I mean, obviously he had some intentions. He's gonna be a complex character, clearly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure he... it seems like maybe at some point he had good intentions, but like those got, corrupted and, just like evil. I don't know. Anyway, what does Ruin have to say? Please give me some context on what is happening right now. I saw the signs in your office, Dr. Tetra. I know what you've been doing. He has blood on half of his face. Do you have any idea what the hell you're messing with? It will ruin your life. It already has.
No.
If that's the case, then I'm putting a stop to it before you can continue to ruin anybody else's. What the fuck? Sorry, Vasilis. I know taking out the trash is usually your job, but I think I need... Dude, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for laughing. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I couldn't contain myself when I read the rest of that line. Hold on, I gotta reread this. I know taking out the trash is usually your job, but I think I need to take this one into my own hands. What the hell are you... Ah! My arm! Let go of my arm!
I don't think so.
Oh, come on now, Doctor. I think a little trip to my mind dungeon will do you some good. What the hell? It won't be for long, but I'm sure it'll give you time to reflect on all you've done wrong. You may even feel extra sorry by the end of it. And no worries about what happens after. Once you're let out, we'll surely have a nice officer or two ready to escort you to jail for medical malpractice. Speaking of medical malpractice, who was that female doctor that, like, caused malpractice on those like, patients that killed, like, the one that killed Mallory and Gus? We never learned about that. You've got a good lawyer, don't you? Oh no, we aren't doing this. If this is how it ought to end, then I'm leaving on my own terms. Mary, I'm sorry. And there's something written in here. Is that maybe an F? Hashtag, something, question mark. Looks like a pair of glasses. Oh, this is a pair of glasses? This is a pair of glasses, maybe? Maybe this is a secret. I don't know. Mary, I'm sorry. I hope, despite it all, some part of me may live in your memory kindly. I'll do better next time. In a bizarre flash of color, Dr. Tetra vanishes.
Huh.
Tch, I should have known. It really is too late for him. Vasilis is just like, what the fuck just happened? There was so much there, just completely out of nowhere. What the hell, Rune? What's that look for? Didn't you know I was some overpowered god that could kill anything if I wanted to? You, and then he, and your face? Oh, we don't need to talk about my face. But Rune, you just... Vasilis, we don't need to talk about my face. Hey, if he says you don't need to talk about his face, then you don't need to talk about his face, okay? Don't go down this dude's bad side. Mary, are you alright? Huh?
Oh.
Oh, I guess so. I'm happy to hear that. Seeing as he's out of the picture now, I feel the need to confess. I'm the reason we're all here right now. That's why you were so... That's why you didn't care about the fucking blackout. You knew! You knew it was... Okay, alright. 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 What? But you... I did it using... where did he drop it?
Right.
Here it is. That's...
Indeed.
my spell card. His name is Rune. I mean, I guess we should have seen that shit coming. A special paper that allows me to perform a magical spell, and have the spell undo itself once the card is ripped up again. Quite handy for when you need magic in a pinch.
Okay.
I don't understand. When the power went out tonight, that was because of me using this card. The spell that's on it? It was meant to freeze time. Hold on, let me finish. I was using this spell card to freeze time for everyone, except for me and Mary.
Oh?
Me?
Yes.
Yes. I had been curious about Mary's condition, especially when it suddenly took a turn for the worse. But despite me being one of the head neurologists, no one was allowing me access to her files or allowing me to even speak to her. It all seemed very fishy to me. So I wanted to talk to the girl myself. I'm no stranger to magic, and I thought that this way would be the easiest to ensure I could take my time talking with her. Maybe even run a few tests of my own, if she was feeling well enough.
Well,
Alas, something went wrong. I thought it was just a simple power outage at first, but then I noticed the elevator was still working. By the time I had made it to Mary's room, I realized all too well the spell had failed. I had to change things back to normal, and that's why the game didn't want Mary and Rune interacting before Dr. Tetra came around. Remember, Mary had to go to the bathroom, and that's when Rune came around. I noted that they probably didn't want them to interact for some reason. There was some story reason. This is probably why. By the time I had made it to Mary's room, I realized all too well the spell had failed. I had to change things back to normal. I had left the spell card on my desk. Foolish me. So I went back to go get it, and wouldn't you know, surprisingly, it was missing. And it looks like it was because someone else had caught on to my little plan somehow. But I still couldn't understand why he would feel the need to steal it from me. I don't know what he thought he would accomplish, keeping the world like this. But in any case, I suppose he just wanted to make sure things still went the way he wanted them to. What did he do when he, went off while we were in the maze? I am curious. I'm sorry he put you through all that, Mary. Huh?
No.
No, I'm okay. Really, he never made me feel... Though I'm still very confused on how we all ended up here to begin with. As long as the people you include in your spell card are still alive, there's no reason that it should have ever... Yeah, okay. Newsflash, Mary isn't alive. Yeah, we've known that since the fucking beginning. That's the one thing I have known. And you're just now realizing that, Rune. Come on now. What's so funny? No, it's fine. I understand what the issue is now. Now that I understand it, it almost feels too obvious. Yeah, it was too obvious. So sorry, Mary. If I had known a bit sooner, maybe this whole thing could have been prevented. But we're here now. We're all safe. All's well that ends well, isn't it? With just a rip of this card, I'll bring us all back to our world.
Hey!
But wait. If we put the world back to normal now, Mary will go back to feeling a lot sicker again, won't she? Is she going to be okay? There's only one way to find out. Oh, these are a lot of characters that I haven't seen. Was there a way for me to meet these people? Because I don't recognize a lot of them. Like, whoever this is, I don't know who this is. This is the person from the desk at that weird fucking part of the game. I don't want to talk to you. Huh? It's morning? When did I get here? Mary, she's gotta be in her room, right? Alright, well, who are you? Twyla, what are you doing here? Don't you have a job to do, Vasilis? Ah, right. Who the hell is Twyla? Who are these people? A person is standing here, lightly nodding their head. Looking closer, you can see the person is busy listening to their music. They don't seem worried, or they're just waiting for someone. Alright, I am going to interact with you. Angel, you're still here? Yeah, why wouldn't I be? Oh, sorry, hold on. Responding to this message. Are you all done? Yeah, sorry. Just had to bring my dad his lunch. He forgot it at home. Is that Rune's son? Can we leave now? Something about being in a hospital gives me the heebie-jeebies. Are you all done? Oh, this is the same dialogue. My bad. Hey, this is the person that, Vasilis was writing about in their diary, right? Hey, it's you again. Me? I feel like I could say that about you. What happened to your nose? He must have broken it falling for you. Excuse me? Dude, shut up. She's just saying that because I wanted to ask, do you have any days off this week? Huh? Yeah, throw this guy a bone here. He kept talking about how he was going to be so disappointed if he didn't see that gorgeous janitor that works here. Ever since he was last here, I didn't get to read that. Come on, dude, that's enough. So, what is it? Oh, Vasilis. I'm Vasilis. Proven. So, you know, if you ever want to hang with us one day when you're free or something, that's, Proven, right? I'm a little busy right now, just give me a second, I can come over later, alright? Yeah, take your time, I'll be here. You know, Minspella did thank Mary for the flowers, and she said, not just these ones, all of them, which implies that Mary had been here multiple times. Maybe some time loop stuff, I don't know. Alright, well, I guess Hillendrix isn't in the cafeteria, or at least we'll never know. Oops, didn't mean to get in your way. Yeah, you know what, fine, I'll interact with the faceless people too. Aren't you a night janitor? Why are you here so early? Hey, I think that guy over there was looking for you. Are you? No, sorry, you're not who I'm looking for. Hey, everything okay? Yeah, okay, they don't got much to say. 6th floor. My contact got stepped on. Maybe I should just start wearing glasses. Hey! It's the same dialogue from the beginning. Why are you here so early anyways? Yeah, it was the right call to wait until morning. See, I told you she'd be fine. Oh, excuse me, sorry. They moved me to an earlier shift. Uh-huh. Sorry, I don't want to talk right now. I never get a moment for myself in the mornings. Okay, let's just go in here. Knock on door? There's no going back from here. Well, I mean, there was no save, so... I don't think there's anything else for me to do. Yeah, let's knock. Mary? Her eye is fixed. It's not pink anymore. You can still walk. Yeah, I can. I told you, all's well that ends well. Rune, look at you, already feeling better. Now, I'd still like to keep you in the hospital a little while longer, just to make sure there's no lingering effects. But if you're willing to trust me, I think I can pull a few strings to make for a very spontaneous recovery for you, Mary. What's the matter, nervous?
Well...
I don't know. I was so excited for when I'd be able to leave. Now that I might actually be able to get out of here. I'm not sure how I feel. Yeah, that's okay. It's sure to be an adjustment. But I'll be here while you figure it out, okay? Thank you, Vasilis. I know you talked about being so high effort and all, but I hope you know that I think you're worth the effort too. True end. Alright. For my own happiness. Credits. This game is made using RPG Maker MV. Story writing, characters, and art were all created by, completed by, and belong to SF, Arcadekitten. Mary goes home today. Enter space to continue. Guess who came by for their lunch break? Plugins by this stuff. Finally found a concert, buddy. Music. Yeah. Special thanks to Mindface and Lua for musical inspiration. Voice acting. There you go. Those are all the voice actors. Guest art. Guest enemy designs. Thank you to my patrons. Oh yeah, Patreon. That's why you can support your favorite artists, I guess. Friends forever. Thank you for playing. Hey, wait a minute. No. No, go away, Dr. Tetra. Alright, well. That was the true ending. Alright. My recording just hit the 2-hour mark. That was a lot. Wow, alright, so... I got the true ending, which is when you side with Mary after finding out Dr. Tetra's secret. I assume the bad ending is when you fight Mary and believe Dr. Tetra. As for the secret ending, I have no clue. Now, I'm kind of debating. Do I want to make this like another super episode? I mean, it already is. I've been recording for 2 hours, but do I want to make this like a super episode and find the other endings and like go through them? I can't do it tonight. You know, like I gotta go to sleep, y'all. But I will be considering that. Alright, you know, I got some questions. Who put their hand on Vasilis's shoulder while Vasilis was in Dr. Tetra's office? That was never explained. Also, Dr. Tetra's not fully gone. Clearly, because he showed up in the freaking picture at the end there. He was the pink outline. That was scary. Yeah. Rune was the good guy. Dr. Tetra was the bad guy. And I knew since the beginning, okay? I knew, like, immediately, like, as soon as I saw his name, Dr. Tetra. Tetra means 4, 4 means death. His name is Dr. Death. He's going to be a bad guy. I knew from the very beginning, okay? I clocked him so quickly, and I'm sure everybody else did too, because it was not hard to figure that out. The stuff in the maternity ward, that felt like very unnecessary. I don't know if that was for like the secret ending, I don't know. But like going in there in that like creepy scene, I don't know, man. I didn't like that at all. Like that just caught me off guard. I don't like when games do that. Look, I mean, it takes some level of skill to like creep someone out like that in such a way. You know, like that was, I don't know, like you can't scare somebody that much in an RPG Maker game, but you can still freak them the hell out, and that freaked me the hell out. And, you know, I'm sure that was intentional. Like, I get it, it's funny, you know, it's funny, because most of this game is fine, right? It's just, you know, there's some little sinister stuff, but like, you know, that's just story, right? Nothing that actually actively scares you or creeps you out, right? And then there's just this one little drop of creepiness, this one little drop of darkness in that one area, and it's just not explained at all. And, you know, that creeps me the hell out. But, you know, like I said, it takes a certain level of skill to just, you know, creep you the hell out and then go straight back to normal. I don't know, man. That was... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's teasing something. Maybe it's a future project. I don't know. Like, maybe it's a reference to something. Like I said, I got no clue. The secret ending. Don't know what is required for that. I thought maybe it would be like where you find all of Ollie's friends, but I think I did that. I was kind of disappointed with Ollie, in terms of their, like, significance to the story. Because it kind of seemed like you could just remove Ollie and all of Ollie's friends, and the story would be exactly the same. So I'm wondering, is there something that I could have done? Maybe like another friend, I don't know. But like I really thought, like, you know, since Ollie's a psychic, like clearly that's gonna have some significance to the story. Maybe some secrets, right? But if there were, I did not find them. What did Dr. Tetra do when he left in that maze section? I don't know. Maybe he went to his office? But like I said, no clue. I think maybe he was trying to print something, and that's why the printer was warm. That would maybe explain it. That could have been what he was doing. But then who wrote the book? There were book pages we found about like this bloody, grisly creature, and, you know, talking about the stuff that happens after death. We never found out who wrote that. I mean, could it have been Dr. Tetra? Sure, but I mean, Mary was not like a bloody, grisly creature. It wasn't. I mean, she wasn't. So I don't know. Like, that, again, I think I missed something. I had to have missed something. Obviously, I missed the secret ending. Yeah, this was interesting. You know, I gotta hand it to you. This was an interesting game. Yeah, I'm gonna call my thoughts here. Maybe this will cut to, you know, me trying for another ending. Maybe tomorrow I'll try for another ending, or someday after that. I don't know. I don't even know if this is gonna be considered parting thoughts then, because like if I try for the other endings, it's not gonna be a very long video. So like I said, I don't know. I might make this a freaking super duper episode. I don't know. But yeah, see ya for now, I guess. All right, everybody, I am back. This is the day after, and I am first going to get the bad ending, and then I'm going to try to get the secret ending. I think I may have a lead on how to get the secret ending. I have not checked fully, but I'm going to try to get that. First, though, I do have some notes that I wrote to myself, so this is almost kind of like another starting thoughts. However, yeah, I'm gonna get into this. So, I didn't outright mention it, but Mary called Tetra Reggie at some point, which means they obviously knew each other, and I guess her memory kind of got erased. There were colorful flowers on the rooftop, so maybe Mary took those and gave them to Minspella, but she doesn't remember, and, you know, maybe she's been through this a lot. I don't know. It seems to imply that, like, Mary has known Dr. Tetra, you know, previously, but, you know, maybe got her memory erased, or it was in a different universe. I don't know. As for Dr. Tetra, you know, he's clearly not gone in the good ending, but one thing that I noticed is we never really got to see his sister's reaction to it. You know, he has a sister, Mitzi, right? But we never get her reaction to, you know, her brother being revealed as, like, this, like, I don't even know what you'd call him, like, dimension traveler dude. I don't know. Also, remember when Ollie told Mary that she could see the unicorn man? Yeah, that was never addressed. We did see a unicorn woman in the maternity ward, but yeah, nothing other than that. That may be involved with the secret ending, but I will talk more about that later when I try to get the secret ending. Also, with the picture with Dr. Tetra and that other doctor in the office that has blonde hair, I'm guessing that's Rune. He has the same shirt color, so I guess Rune either dyed his hair black or his hair just changed to black. I mean, it's odd because... Actually, no, it's not odd. I was going to say it's odd because his son's hair is black, but the other family pictures show that his wife has black hair, so that's probably where the son got that from. Also, remember when Rune asked us to find a paper? Like the one time we see him after the blackout, he says something like, you know, there's this chalky paper or something like that. You know, if you find it, give it to me. It's something like that. We never found that paper. I don't know if we can. Maybe that has something to do with the secret ending? I don't know. Also, here's one thing. The unicorn in the maternity ward. I'm wondering if that was Mary's mother. Because the woman says something like, she wasn't gonna make it, she wasn't gonna make it, or something like that, right? Remember, Mary said it was a miracle that she was born at all, when we're in the underwater section, but she doesn't really elaborate on that. Also, Grindel. You know that photograph he took from the locket, or the necklace or whatever? We never got to see that, and he said maybe one day, so maybe in the secret ending, we get to see what that's about. Anyway, yeah. Oh, and one more thing, actually. In the true ending, we got, like, a little subtitle there that said, what I want to be true. If you remember at the beginning of the game, there was this, like, monologue by Vassilis saying, like, if what I know to be true and what I want to be true are two different things, do I have to choose the right one? And we got what I want to be true, which makes me wonder, is the true ending not true in some aspects? Like, is there a lie somewhere there? And are we going to figure out in the secret ending that maybe there's a secret we didn't know about? I don't know. But first, I'm going to get the bad ending. At least what I assume to be the bad ending. I mean, obviously siding with Dr. Tetra has to be the bad ending, so we're gonna go with that. This is the last save I made, so this is where Vassilis went to the maternity ward, did that stuff, and then found what was on Dr. Tetra's computer. Even though he found what was on Dr. Tetra's computer, we know he's, you know, a little crazy. We're still going to side with him and attack Mary. I do not feel good about this, but I had to do it in order to get all the endings. You know, I feel bad about it, because Vassilis would be a very bad friend for doing something like this. But we have to fight her in order to get the bad ending, so attack Mary. You need a better weapon. Well, that was anticlimactic, what the hell? You need a better weapon. A rake and shovel sit on hooks. Received a shovel. We're doing what Dr. Tetra did. Alright. Mary? Can I ask you something? Are you happy? Why are you asking me something like that? I'm curious, that's all. Like, right now. Are you happy? Do you feel like if you really were to leave this place, it'd make you happier than you are now? Okay, so they're trying to justify it.
Well,
I don't know. I wanted to leave. This whole time, it's all I've been able to think about. And now I'm sitting here, thinking about everything from tonight. I'm not so sure. It feels like I want to leave, but I don't think I want to go back. I want to stay feeling the way I do right now. Healthy, capable. If the world returns to the way it's supposed to be, am I going to go back to being as sick as I was before, too? Looking back on tonight, despite all the scares and dangers, it starts to feel like such a nice dream. It feels like we, were able to do so many things and help so many people. It feels like I'm better meant to be in a world like this.
Right.
You think it's better for you here? I don't know. Maybe I just started to like it this way, even when we were trying to get away from it. And if we were to return, if things go back to normal, you wouldn't like that? Why do you keep asking me about this? Are you unhappy, Vasilis? I just want to know if you found yourself to be happy here, right now. Happier than you would be otherwise. Right now? This very moment? Yes, I think I'm happy right now, talking to you. I see. That's a long shovel. In that case... You... What have you done? That's what you asked Vasilis to do. This isn't part of our deal. No, it's not. That purple hair? I noticed that. 404040. And Vasilis' third eye. Yeah, Vasilis is pink. But it is a part of mine. Dot dot dot. Ah. Where am I? My closet? I don't remember what happened. I was walking to the roof and... Oh shit, Mary. She's not in here. She's not in here. Where the fuck did she go? Joy. Joy, down at reception. She would know. She could tell me.
Hey.
Joy. Ah, don't scare me like that. What happened? Where's the fire? Fire? What happened to Mary? Mary Anta. What? Mary, the special patient with the mystery condition. What happened to her? I mean, of course you know what happened. Why are you asking me this now?
No.
No, I really don't. Please just tell me what happened. It was 3 months ago? When she, it might just be easier if you read it for yourself. Here, I pulled up the top article. What the fuck is this? Altabuck's mystery patient dies. Doctor commits suicide. Mary, what happened to you in the time my memory was gone? Secret end? Secret end? Then what's the bad ending? Wait, what? Hold on. No, wait a minute, what? 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 That's the secret ending. Then... Okay, that's strange. There was some text there that I couldn't read. Maybe it's a code for something. I might have to check that later. Maybe it's the fact that I checked Dr. Tetra's, like, office, and still sided with him. Maybe you get the bad ending if you just side with him without checking his office. But anyway, there's something I have to show y'all. 6th floor, right? When I was searching for the secret ending, or searching for possible leads, right? The first thing I thought of was like, hey, I didn't talk to Ollie in a while. So maybe if I talk to Ollie in this section of the game, maybe that'll have something to do with the secret ending, right? And it's the same dialogue, right? Actually, that's different dialogue from when I tested this. Ollie said something about Mitzi when I talked to them the first time. Anyway, that's not the important part, right? The important part is this person's here. Angel from the maternity ward. Hey, it's you. Oh, hey. What was all that stuff about back there? I don't know. I'm not really involved. She didn't tell me what it was about. I'm just doing her a favor. What kind of favor is that? Well, I guess it's more like I'm returning a favor. And I did it, so hopefully that's the end of that. What are you still doing here, then? Where else do you propose I go? I can't really leave this place without her help. I'll just be waiting here until those guys are done with whatever this all is. Wish I didn't teach him how to text, though. Sorry, he just can't help but blow up my phone now. It's getting annoying. And even worse, he lost the phone I lent him. But you're holding a phone? This was just my backup. I really should have given him this instead of the pink one. I just wasn't thinking. I told him that if he calls the phone, he might hear it ringing and realize where he left it. And yet, it feels like he can't help but to message me endlessly instead. Sorry, now I'm just talking your ear off. It's fine. I wonder if I could find your phone. I mean, if you're offering, I won't refuse. So I saw that dialogue, and I was like, okay, well, clearly the secret ending... I say the word clearly a lot, man. Anyway, I thought, well, the secret ending, it must involve me going down to the underwater area to get the phone. But I got the secret ending, so now I'm curious what the hell this is for. Here it is. An old cell phone sits on the floor. It's buzzing with messages. Take it? Yes. Received cell phone. Alright, now let's get out of here. Alright, now let's see what happens if we give the phone. Hey, is this your phone? You found it. I see he's been blowing this one up too, but
Nice.
thanks, I appreciate it. I wish I had something to pay you back with. No, you don't have to. I just wanted to get it. Don't worry about it. Actually, she gave me this, but I don't really think I need it. You can have it. Received a golden defibrillator. Whoa, I said you didn't have to. Thanks. Hey, do you know some guy named Rune? Yeah, he's a doctor. I guess that makes him my coworker? Why? He keeps asking me about Rune. Maybe that message she wanted to pass on was left for him instead?
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe if you see him again, you can pass it on. I see. Alright, I probably cut the footage, but I did the true ending, and nothing changed. There's no new dialogue with Rune or anything. So, I'm gonna see if he's in his office, which he probably isn't, because, yeah, of course he's not here. I can go down to the 2nd floor, I guess, because I think that's where he was supposed to be, but again, you can't interact with this door, ever. Yeah, you can't. I'm gonna guess maybe the bad ending. Did I just walk through this enemy? Hold on. Hey, you can kind of walk through them. Anyway, I'm guessing the bad ending is when you attack Mary without getting the full story on Dr. Tetra. So I'm going to load a save in which I didn't get that part yet. See you there. Alright, so this is a save where I unlocked Dr. Tetra's office and tried to get into the computer, but I had not actually figured out the password yet. So, let's see what happens if I attack Mary, or perhaps go with a different option, while having not figured out Dr. Tetra's secret. Are you ready? No. Well, what to do? Attack Mary or not yet? Yeah, we don't even have the option to talk to her. Let's attack and see if this gives us the bad ending. And it's red. Wasn't it purple last time? I can't do this. Okay, this is different. This is different.
No.
Give me that.
Huh?
Huh? Mary, run! They're trying to attack you. Yeah, he set us up. That was his plan.
Huh?
Vass, what were you? You get away from me. Mary, wait. Dr. Tetra, what the hell are you doing? You told me that... You just got bonked. What the fuck? Ow, fuck. That's very bloody compared to the other sprites used in this game.
No.
Sorry, Vasilis. Do you have any idea how long it's been? How hard I've had to work? And after all of that, you think I'm just going to let you take her from me again? Again? Not this time. I'm not going to do this again. And you're not going to stop me. Where am I? My closet. The hospital's back to normal. Oh shit, Mary. Well, this is different.
Hey.
Dr. Tetra, you...
No.
Really? You got the gall to show your face around here after all you've done? What? Ah, Vasilis. There you are.
Huh?
Oh, what are you doing? Let go of me. Getting dragged out by security? I don't understand. What's happening? Listen, it's more of a formality than anything. Don't panic. But, well, Dr. Tetra, he claims you attacked Mary in her room last night. He said, what? Look, it's possible he mistook someone else as you, but seeing as Mary's condition is worse than it was last night, you understand that a matter as serious as this does have to be investigated. And for the meantime, we'll need you to keep your distance from the hospital.
No.
This is crazy. You're joking. You've got it all wrong. You've got it all wrong. Dr. Tetra was the one who attacked me. Don't you have to take my claim seriously, too? Come on. I'm serious. He's lying to you. He's up to something, and you're all just going to let him get away with it. Please let me go. You have to believe me. Did he change to be smiling? Look at this sinister, look at this devious look he has. Please. Bad end. You make me sick. Alright. So, that's all 3 endings to Blackout Hospital. Yeah, I didn't expect the secret ending to be that easy. I expected it to be more, like, secret. But no, it's actually pretty easy. Just, you know, figure out Dr. Tetra's secret and still attack Mary. And then you get possessed and, you know, Dr. Tetra kills himself, apparently. And then the bad ending, Dr. Tetra sets you up. We learn that Vasilis is also someone who's kind of, like, in this... I don't know, multiverse or whatever it is. I don't know, the way Dr. Tetra talks, it's like he, like, jumps from different universes, you know, trying again and again to, like, I don't know, like, trying to accomplish his goal or whatever. And it seemed that Mary and Dr. Tetra were the only people who, you know, were kind of in those, like, multiverse things. But Vasilis was mentioned by Dr. Tetra as, you know, saying, you know, you're not gonna mess this up again. So, apparently, in a lot of universes, Vasilis messes up Dr. Tetra's plans. Or maybe there's no multiverse and I'm just misinterpreting this like crazy. But I think this game is intentionally kept a little vague near the end, because this seems like something that's, you know, continued. It seems like, you know, maybe in a couple years from now there'll be like another game that, like, tries to explain some of the stuff that happened in this one. But that's just what I think. Guys, I have something to show y'all. I checked this person's other games on Steam. You know, the developer, Arcadekitten. There's a game called Cemetery Mary, and it was released, like, what, 2 years before this one? Or actually 1 year, because it's in December, so it's more accurately to say, like, 1 year. Yeah, I hope you didn't hear the trailer music just there, because I just clicked on the Steam page. But yeah, Mary's the main character of this whole universe, or multiverse, I guess, because she had her own game before this, and I've been playing a sequel the whole time, and did not know it. Apparently it's a visual novel. So yeah, this was like a continuation of Mary's story. Maybe a prequel, I don't know. But yeah, I did not know that. So let me know if you want to see that. And oh, guess what? I just found a screenshot with Mary and Dr. Tetra. So yeah, Dr. Tetra is in this game, this other game. And I think I also see a screenshot with Croven. Yeah. That explains. Oh, yep, and that's a screenshot with like the owl character. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna show you all the screenshots. I'm probably just gonna show the screenshot with Mary and Tetra. And oh, in the screenshot, she's calling him Reginald. So yeah, clearly they know each other. So yeah, why was this so vague? Why was this game so vague? Probably because you're expected to know a lot about it. Because, you know, there's a game before it that probably explains a lot, but I didn't know about it. So yeah, that's fun. Honestly, I don't know what to think about some of those endings. I will have to look back at that text, but I don't know, the text in the secret ending just seemed like gibberish, and I don't really know what Vasilis's monologue at the beginning meant. You know, like do I have to choose the right one if there's a, you know, something that I know is true and something that I want to be true for my own happiness? I don't really get it. But yeah, I guess this is the end of my Blackout Hospital playthrough. You saw all the 3 endings, and yeah, let me know if you want me to play through Cemetery Mary, because I guess that's the game that explains Dr. Tetra and Mary's backstory. But yeah, I guess I'm out. I mean, I will give my general opinion on the game. It was fun. There is a lot of stuff that wasn't explained, which I guess kind of sucks. Like Ollie talk about the Unicorn Man. I guess you know that could be a reference to Cemetery Mary. It could be a reference to a game that already came out. Maybe that's why I didn't get it. I don't know. I feel like Ollie's character was underused. You know, as a psychic, I felt like when I heard the word psychic, I thought like, oh, this character will be important. But Ollie really wasn't, and there wasn't really any reward or secret for finding all of Ollie's friends, which I thought was kind of weird. You know, I really thought that was going to be the secret ending. But no, it was a lot simpler than that. Rune. You know, I think it's kind of funny that, you know, I finished playing Cry of Fear, which is about a guy who's stuck in a wheelchair, and, you know, he hates his life, you know, he feels broken, right? And then I play this game, where the guy in the wheelchair is the most powerful person ever. That's a little humorous. I did not see it coming, you know, Rune having this, like, extra face on his head, and, like, a mine dungeon, and also magic, that came out of nowhere. Rune is just kind of, like, I don't know, like, there's probably a term for it, but he's just, like, incredibly overpowered, and he's just there to make sure, you know, things go all right in the good ending. I don't know, it's not really explained how he's that powerful, or, like, or, I mean, yeah, I mean, you don't know how he got that face, or how he knows magic. You just know he's overpowered, and that's just how it is. It kind of lowered the tension a little bit near the end there, you know, like, when we defeated Dr. Tetra. I mean, I already knew he was defeated, but, like, you know, once Rune came in and showed that side of his face, I was like, oh, okay, this is done. There's no suspense here, you know, the good guys are gonna win here. You gotta wonder, though, what was Rune doing in those other endings, because he's not mentioned in either of the other endings. There were some other story choices, like, you know, killing the mouse or not, and staying with Mary or going to get the medicine like Dr. Tetra requests you to. I don't think I'm going to show all of those possibilities. If you really want to see those possibilities, I'm sure someone else has played this game, or you can download it yourself and play it. It is free, so I guess there's no reason not to, other than the fact that by the time you watch this, you already know all of the story and everything. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this game. I think it was decent. It had some weird parts to it. But I guess that's just part of the game being eerie, I guess. I am kind of wondering how Rune is powerful enough to cast an entire spell on the world. Like, the entire world changed. There's going to be some, like, horrible consequences to that, right? I mean, it didn't show any consequences to that happening, but, like, I mean, do people just not remember? Do only Basilisk, Rune, and Mary remember? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I've been rambling enough. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I don't have much to say anymore. Goodbye. This was Blackout Hospital. See you later. You know, I thought I was done recording, but, you know, I forgot about Grindel and that picture. So I decided to ask him. Grindel? You don't know Mary, do you?
Oh.
Know her? Well, yes, I suppose I do. So you met her before? Yes, as I've met you before, too. You know, never mind, I'll ask someone else. Emerald, have you met Mary before today? Don't think so. I would have remembered a little shrimp like her. She does remind me of someone, though. Really? Who? I don't remember, actually. So, you can ask people if they know Mary, and I did not know this, but I guess I will go around asking people. Just because. Hey, Helendrix, could I ask you for some advice about something?
Nope.
Nope. When you're ready to play, take a seat across from me. How helpful. Hey, Mallory, if you were keeping some sort of important secret, you'd trust me with it, right? No. Nope.
Huh?
Huh? I only share my secrets with Catsby, no matter what.
Right.
Right, thanks anyways. Gus, can I ask you about Mary? Do you, like, know her? Like you've met her before and stuff? Huh? I don't know. You don't know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people I haven't met here. But even if I had met them, I don't know if I'd remember them all that well either. I see, thanks anyways. So clearly that does not help, but you know what? I'm gonna ask the last ghost about it too. Just to see. You know, just for fun. You know what ghost I'm talking about. That's right, I'm gonna ask Lucky. The dog. Hey Lucky, you holding up okay? That's good. Alright, nope. Okay, so you can't ask the dog about Mary, I checked. Also, it kind of looks like he's a party member. If you just, you know, walk in front of him like this. That's kind of funny. Lucky has joined our party. Anyway, yeah, this is over, okay? I'm done with my playthrough of this game, alright? I have found basically everything, except for those, like, you know, small choices. But, you know, again, I don't... You know what? I am going to look at those. Alright, I'm back at the save where you catch the mouse.
Hey.
I'm just gonna skip through it. Yep, it's, his leg is gonna be messed up.
No.
No!
Well,
You know, it's a little odd that Tetra suggests to kill it because it's more merciful to kill it than to let it suffer. Because he said in his note that he'd rather suffer than die, so... I don't know. It's odd, but let's see what happens if we kill it.
Right.
You're right, Dr. Tetra. It's better to put it out of its misery sooner rather than later. I'll just... Did you want me to do it?
right.
I'll take care of it. It will only take a second. Whoa. Alright, and that's it. That's a little underwhelming. Now for the part where Mary gets a seizure.
Huh?
Hmm.
Hey.
Right.
Right.
Going now. Let's see what happens. Okay, fuck, Tetra, you could have at least given me the name. It's gotta be this one, right? It better be. Mary, are you feeling okay? Yes, I feel better now. We're going to the 7th floor, right? We can go now. So nothing really happens. Not sure what Dr. Tetra does while he's alone with her there. I mean, like, Vassalus comes back pretty quick, but yeah, I don't know. It just seems like you miss out on a cutscene, and that's all that is. Alright, here's the part where Mary asks if you like Dr. Tetra. Now, the first time I said I like Dr. Tetra, simply because I did not want to say that I trusted him, but here's what you say if you say you trust him.
Whatever.
I don't need to like him. What's important is that I trust him. And I do trust him. He seems like a pretty reliable guy from things I've heard around the hospital. And everyone else seems to like him just fine. Why, do you not like him?
No.
No, not at all. It's not anything like that. I'll tell you when we're back in here. And it's probably the same stuff as before, so yeah. I forgot about one more encounter, which is this one where you can tell Mary that her eye is leaking, or it's not. Previously I told her that it was leaking. This time I'm going to say your eye is okay.
Huh?
It is? It doesn't feel right, though. No, it's fine.
Right.
It might just be because it hasn't been exposed to open air in so long. I think it's best to keep it covered. I'll help you fix it, okay? There, all fixed. Feel better now? I think so.
Okay.
Thanks, Vass. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. It's fine, I get it. Don't sweat it. Come on, let's not keep Dr. Tetra waiting. Alright, and that's all there is for that. As far as I know, or as far as I remember, I don't remember there being any other optional, pick one option or the other type things, so that's it for this. That's it for this playthrough. Yeah, this was Blackout Hospital. See y'all later. Owl's out.